CATALEAH. I am here today at the Tinley is in October. I am here today at the Schaumburg, Illinois NARBC Reptile Expo. Haven't opened yet except for VIPs, and that's usually how it works at these shows. You can get tickets to be a VIP to come in during setup on Friday, or you can get in early whenever vendors get here on Saturday, the morning before the show actually opens. So the doors are going to open at 10 a.m. in like 20 minutes, so I thought I'd walk around and show you guys some stuff before there are huge crowds everywhere. Sell me a snake.
$1. This one's gonna be $5, $3.
Each?
Yep.
Or all of them for $3?
All of them.
Okay, I think Dave's gonna be a little upset at you. Hello, Dave Kaufman.
Hello, CATALEAH.
So what do we have here today?
We have stuff and junk.
Let's see the stuff and junk.
So we got a vast array of t-shirts.
Is this the stuff or is this the junk?
This is stuff.
This is the stuff.
We have ball pythons, we have moonglow rat snakes, we have albino Japanese rat snakes, and over here we have the junk.
The junk. I need some of this junk. I still haven't even watched these yet.
You haven't watched those? I thought you were my friend.
Dave, don't say that to me. Have you watched all my old Minecraft videos? What's going on today that you're excited about?
In 10 minutes, the ball python movie goes live, and I need to set it live from my table here in Schaumburg.
So, on this side of the building, we have our YouTuber section. Over here, we got Dave. Over here, we got Emily and Ed doing their meet and greet. There's Bridget. Then we go over here and we have Tyler and Maddie's table. We're all in the same section.
I got the one you like. You'll be part of our video. You'll be part of Kat's video, adopting one of our leopard geckos.
Oh, really? Yeah. That's awesome.
I'm gonna name him Stumpy.
Oh, Stumpy.
That's adorable.
Good morning, friends.
Hey.
What you working on here, Adam?
I work on him today.
Are you painting?
Some type of Collodious. I don't remember the species name off the top of my head. I have to double check it. I think it's like a blue crested. So it's a new species. I didn't really know much about. A friend of mine recommended it in my little suggestion contest. So I was like, I don't know what this is, so I'm gonna draw it.
So this is the first captive bred Halmahara gecko.
Yep.
And who produced this one?
Me.
You produced the first captive bred Halmahara. Does he have a name?
We just call him Big Guy. He was hatched in 1999.
He's beautiful. And my favorite thing about these guys are their claws because they can raise and lower them.
And they can individually pick those claws up one at a time. I have close-up shots of them because you notice they come out of the top. As they come out of the top, he'll lift them up. He'll keep the pad down and he'll lift the claw up one at a time.
Wow.
We think they use it maybe to get bugs to come up out of the bark and they tap on it. I got the first ones in '98 that were imported, and that was the first one that was ever hatched out.
So yeah, I think these are super underrated. I have one. It's a girl. I'd like to breed them.
So I want you and Dave Kaufman to go around and find the oldest animals that can be confirmed. Like say, hey, this is the oldest species of whatever. I hatched this one in 1990 whatever. I want him to be in that group. I want to find other people that do stuff just like this and go, I've got my first one and I still got it.
Do you know if there's any morphs of these yet?
There's a blue-eyed variety and a green-eyed variety.
Okay, so it's just
we
eyes.
have both. But as far as different, I mean, they change colors. He'll be dark, he'll be light, he'll have a pattern, he'll have no pattern at all.
They fire up and fire down.
Yep, and constantly. At night, he'll turn orange, pink.
They're also all really variable too. So.
Yeah, there's not one that's the same. They're all individuals.
Did it take time to get him that calm and everything?
Usually, as babies, they're really spazzy. As they get older, they calm down because where they come from, they have no real predators. Halmahara Island, very small little island. So there are other species out there, but nothing that really is going to eat these guys.
Guys, I am at the Pangaea reptile booth and I'm holding one of the most amazing, spectacular geckos in the world. This is the one and only Patient Zero. And as of right now, what we know about his genetics are that it's not able to be reproduced and it kind of acts like vitiligo, and as he ages, the lack of pigmentation slowly spreads over his body. Sadly, I don't know if we can make any more like him, but I'm really happy that Pangaea is the company that has him, so I get to come see him at the show for the first time ever. And we were hoping that he was pied, but yeah, it seems like it's not a gene that we can reproduce, sadly. I think that there's only a few other geckos out there that actually have this genetic mutation as well. But he is a super duper special gecko, and I'm so lucky that I get to hold him. So Wild Patient Zero is not for sale. Pangaea does have tons of beautiful geckos here at the show for sale today, so I thought I'd show you guys some of them. Pangaea trusts me so much, so I get to hold him. Nobody's watching right now. Pangaea has tons of beautiful geckos. They have Gargoyle Geckos. This one looks like one of my old geckos named Mushu. And they have so many Crested Geckos of all different morphs. So I'm just gonna get a few out and show you guys. I'm gonna get this girl out because she looks just like Mushu, and I miss Mushu. My gosh, look how big she is. And Pangaea is also going to be at the Tinley Park NARBC in October, so if you couldn't make it to this one in Schaumburg, then you can definitely check them out there to look at their geckos. No jumping, no jumping. Okay. And what I'm wanting to get more into are Sonorans. They're a very close relative of Crested Geckos, and these guys are very up and coming in the hobby right now, and I have two of them now. One's from Pangaea, so I may leave with one of these today. I'm not sure yet, but yes, Pangaea produces these as well, which is really cool. They also have Tokay geckos. This one's really pretty, and it's het albino. And their Tokay geckos are captive bred, which is awesome. I love seeing more Tokay morphs in the hobby too. How jumpy are you, sir? This is one of their XXX line geckos. They have really, really intense patterns on the sides and the back. Really cool. Classic Pangaea gecko, the XXX. And we have a lily white. Gotta love a lily white. The Dalmatians are one of my favorites. And I'm currently working with Dalmatians from Altitude and from Pangaea, so I'm excited to have both of those groups kind of blending together. But look how beautiful this girl is. Can't go wrong with the Pangaea Dalmatian. He's very red.
Super red yesterday.
That's fired down.
Yeah.
Wow. Look at this Dalmatian. Oh, he's a pretty one. Look at these spots. Oh my gosh. That is what you would call an ink spot Dalmatian. Look at those big, big spots. So yeah, all of these that I'm showing are for sale on their table. They also have Urodactylodes, and if you watched the video that Dave filmed at the NARBC Arlington with me last time, I actually picked these for my award choice for the best lizard at the show. John of Pangaea breeds a lot of really rare Urodactylodes species, or all of them actually. This is the Occidentalis, and it's one of the rarest, and then we have a Symmetricus here. Those are the two rarest species, right? That one's really pink looking, and I just love how they grab onto your finger like it's a little branch. There's a really super yellow male. He's gorgeous. My favorite part about visiting this table is the variety of geckos. There's like every morph, every color. So much fun. Okay, you're jumpy, so you're going back. So after spending like an hour at the Pangaea booth and some careful consideration, I have decided to come home with this Sarah Sonoran gecko. I've been getting into Sarah Sonorans more, so I'm really excited to have this beautiful female with the super large spots and hopefully get some babies from her in the future. If you guys have any name suggestions for her, please let me know in the comments. Here you go.
Ah, merci, gracias. Ocupa mucho.
Where are we going now?
We are going to the US Ark Auction.
And what is the US Ark Auction for?
But I did not say that. I said auction. Did
Oh, you
everybody
did?
catch that?
Oh,
I
I
said
did.
auction. Let's go to the auction.
That's right. Dave Kaufman, bring your work to Jeff.
Welcome to the NARBC Auction. These auctions were held the Saturday evening after every NARBC show. The proceeds of the auctions go to US Ark, an organization that fights for our rights to keep these animals. If you haven't heard, there was a very scary bill that passed through the House that included a lot of amendments to the Lacey Act, which would devastate animal keepers of all kinds throughout the United States. And as of a few days ago, USARK released a statement saying those amendments were successfully removed from the bill. That is why we support USARK, and that is why these auctions are so important. See if you can make it to a future auction by getting some auction tickets while at your next NARBC Expo. You can also go to usark.org to see how you can directly support our rights to keep and work with the amazing animals that we know and love.
Let's start that out at $50. $50. Take time and $50. Okay, what's show price on that? $300. We're at $50. 70 cat right there, number 80. 90 cat, number 100. Back, number 110. 110 cat, 120 Brooke, number 130 cat, 130, 140. 150 right now, number 160. Once, twice, sold, 150.
I would have just given it to you.
Super exciting news, guys! My channel is now sponsored by the one and only Morph Market. Looking for a new critter? Check out their website and make an account for free to browse thousands of selections of reptiles, amphibians, and invertebrates from breeders around the world. I'm still currently working on my Morph Market shop, but you can follow me on there at CATALEAH'S CRITTERS. Go to the link in the description to check out morphmarket.com.
Hi guys, so I am here for day 2 of Schaumburg, Illinois, and I did not film an outro yesterday, but you might have seen him in my video a little bit yesterday, but now he has time to walk free from his table, so we're going to film some stuff.
We're going to film some stuff, and I'm going to show you guys one of the coolest and most underrated tortoises that there are right here.
Right here.
This little dude. So this is a pancake tortoise. These guys are awesome little tortoises. They get about maybe that much bigger, somewhere in that neighborhood. But look at those cool patterns on this shell, and look at how flat that shell is. I don't know why they're called a pancake tortoise, but look at that flat pancake-like shell. The cool thing about these guys is that they don't need really big enclosures like other tortoises do, and they are so personable, and they are so cute, and so cool. Talking about cute, check this out. Let's put him back and look at these.
Oh, it's a tiny one.
These are little baby pancake tortoises.
Aww. So pretty, I love their shell pattern.
But the cool thing about these guys is their bottom, it's a little bit squishy. Don't press too hard, but it's really squishy. They're not as hard-shelled as other tortoises are. One of the reasons why these guys are shaped like pancakes is one of their defense mechanisms is that they will crawl into little crevices and wedge themselves into that crevice. And when they get into those crevices, their shells are a little bit softer so that they wedge into those crevices. And therefore, any predator that's chasing them and wants to make them into a meal, there's no way they're gonna get them out of that crevice. Just the coolest little tortoises. If I could have a colony of these, I would. I would have a herd of tortoises.
Is this your pick for the 2022 Schaumburg, Illinois CATALEAH Rattle Out Awards for the best tortoise here?
We're gonna have to have a word with my attorney on copyright infringement.
So this is my beautiful friend Kyla. She's hanging out at the show today, and I wanted to show you guys one of my favorite species of garter snakes that I'm hoping to get at some point. This is an Oregon red-spotted garter snake, and they are so beautiful. Aha, that's cute.
Very personal. He's so inquisitive.
I know.
He's like, what is that? They are. They're very curious. Oh my gosh.
Okay, so now we're gonna go walk around, look at more stuff. What are we gonna look at?
Did you do the crocs yet?
No, let's go look at the crocodiles. Yeah.
So I'm here at the Dragonwood Conservancy. I filmed with you guys at one of the previous Tinley shows, I think it was. You guys have a booth here showing off your crocodiles and the conservation that you do for them. Who is this guy here?
It's a little broad-nosed caiman. He was hatched at our facility about 5 years ago. They are an endangered species, but they are one of the success stories. The programs that we're involved with in South America have been very successful with these guys. They have gone from about 300 animals in the wild to probably well over 7,000 or 8,000 animals. They have been saved primarily by two things. One is educating people, and once the people learned what they were and what they weren't, then we allowed the people to utilize the animals. Sustained utilization, as it's called. I know a lot of people don't like to hear about that, but that's what saved many a species. And the other thing it does is it automatically saves habitat. Here's how that works. We gave them permission to take a certain number of eggs out of the wild every year. They were hatching the animals out, they were growing them up. When they reached a certain size, they were allowed to use them for hides or meat. The bigger animals are the ones that are the reproductive animals. Well, the more big animals that are out there, the more eggs they get. The more eggs they get, the more money they make.
So there's more incentive to leave the breeding.
The big animals require a lot more habitat, so they get absolutely crazy about protecting habitat. You couldn't do that with anything else. Nobody would listen to you. But this way, it affects what they do, how they do it, and what their family's going to eat over the winter. And we've taught them how to do it right. The end result is we now have healthy populations in 3 different countries. This is a lovely little Cuban croc. Again, all the animals that we have here at the show are produced at our facility. He is about 1.5 years old. The Cuban crocodile is the 5th most endangered of all the crocodilian species. They were just about wiped out. In the early 1950s, they were down to about 200 animals in Cuba.
200?
Yep. And they have the smallest home range of any of the crocodilians. We're breeding Cubans at our facility. We have the largest group, we think, outside of Cuba. We have over 50 of them, and we have 7 bloodlines. We will be sending animals back to Cuba in the near future. Almost everything that the average person knows is wrong about crocodilians. What we're trying to do is give people an accurate picture of what these animals really are. They are so different than people think. They are so much more intelligent. They're just now scratching the surface of how their brain works. These animals have an amazing intellect.
Did you guys just get him?
No, but I'm sort of, I don't know.
We're debating it.
Wow, he is insane looking. I wish my camera would pick that color up.
I know, it was like making my phone like glitch out. We yanked them from Pangaea.
Oh, that's the one I was filming earlier.
Oh,
Okay.
were you filming him earlier?
Yeah, he's like neon. This is Hannah. She watches my videos and she got some beautiful critters today.
Nice crested gecko, possible female.
Pretty.
Really
Downy.
hoping for a female.
Oh my gosh, the struggle.
Yep.
And then you got a beautiful beardy here. Oh,
Yep.
it's a 0.
Male hypo 0 to go with my girl at home. Hopefully make some nice babies in the future.
Breeding beardies is like a whole other level from breeding crested geckos, right?
Yeah, our first year we did it, we're like, okay, all her eggs aren't going to be good. She laid 28 eggs. They all hatched. Every single one hatched.
Wow.
All the babies made it. It was crazy.
That's awesome.
But you have to feed them like 1,000 crickets and 1,000 mealworms a week. I went through.
Oh my gosh.
Like little ones, plus like huge plates of salad.
Congrats on your new critters. And
Yes,
thank you again for
very
those
much.
gifts. I was going to ask,
No
do you
problem.
sell those?
I do sell them at my booths when we're at shows and stuff. At Janesville and Sewerfest. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
With them, and I'll do my video with them, but
And Dave.
better.
But better. Excuse me, sir.
And now-
Hunter got a gecko. Show us,
Yeah,
Hunter.
I was over at Pangaea and I'm one of their affiliates and I was talking with the general manager and he just gave me a gargoyle gecko.
He gave you one, John.
Yeah.
He's the sweetest. Let's see
Seriously,
it.
I don't know what morph it is because I'm not super familiar with their morphs. It's just adorable.
So to me, it looks like a very pretty super blotch.
Super blotch gargoyle.
Because
It's
it's got
awesome.
really nice patterns. That's gonna look
Yeah.
awesome.
I've never had a gargoyle before. It's
You-
my first New Caledonian gecko.
Oh.
So I fostered a bunch of cresties, but I've never had one of my own. So this is like super exciting.
And
Thank
follow
you.
Hunter on his YouTube channel.
Thank you.
And then this is Emmy, and she's Emmy's pet. She's also inconsistent like me. I am inconsistent.
Okay. Maybe one day.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. So good to meet you.
I'm such a big fan.
Do you keep reptiles?
Yeah.
No, but I want to. Oh, well, what kind of reptile would you get if you could get an alligator? Okay, what a great choice. Thank you.
Awesome. Those are the best pet reptile you could possibly get. I think everybody should own an alligator.
It's my first reptile. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we're starting big.
Tyler's looking at Kat and Maddie and Emily are looking at me.
So this time we're doing ties, it looks like. Is it crazy ties or any ties?
Crazy ties.
Crazy ties. And you have squirrels?
Yep. Emily's got chocolate
Chocolate?
Have to do chocolate.
That makes me very hungry. Okay, so if you want to see the animal that I picked for the Rattle On Awards for the Best Lizard at the show, go to Dave's video.
It's a good one.
You're already watching this video, so you don't have to tell them to watch this video. Except on yours you do.
Watch CATALEAH'S video.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Catch us at Animal Con in Florida, August 26th through the 28th.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
It's going to be awesome. And you can buy meet and greet tickets for both of us.
Buy tickets to do a meet and greet with me and CATALEAH.
Yes.
Individually.
Yes.
Not together, which would have been cool together.
That would have been cool.
It would have been cool. Then maybe they'll shove us in the same, like, back closet away from everybody else. And
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.